We are here at SEMA 2025. I am in the outdoor Mickey Thompson booth. I'm joined with Ben. Ben, it's good to see you. I believe this is our third or fourth time seeing each other at SEMA. We've seen each other at a few other places, but third or fourth time at SEMA. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Sure, Ernesto. So yeah, Ben Anderson, Senior Product Manager, Light Truck and Off-Road Products here from Mickey Thompson Tires. Every time you come by the booth, we try to have something new and exciting to show you, and boy, do we got something awesome. It's actually a wheel and tire package. Before we get into that though, let's talk a little bit about Mickey Thompson's history in off-road racing. So, Ernesto, as you know, Mickey Thompson's he was a builder, he was a driver, he was an innovator, he was a promoter. He built Indy cars, he built drag cars, raced them, land speed cars. He was even involved in boat racing. Mickey Thompson in the late 60s got into off-road racing. He started the Score Series in 1973, which still exists, where they essentially managed desert races, but then also brought desert racing from Mexico into the United States, into stadium settings, fairgrounds, etc. And in the late 70s, Mickey Thompson started designing one of the most iconic tires of all time, the Baja Belted. That's actually what's equipped here on this Mickey Thompson race car, the original Baja Belted tire. So while the tire was originally designed for off-road racing, desert racing, one of the things that made it so, I guess, iconic was the emergence of the lifted four-wheel drive scene in the 80s and 90s. So cruise over this way can show you a fantastic example of basically the peak of that, like an awesome build, like an awesome show truck build. So this right here is Davis Drive's K5. This thing right here was actually originally built, interestingly enough, with Mickey Thompson Alcoa wheels and the original Baja Belted tires. As you can see on this gorgeous truck, everything is candy or gold plated or chrome plated. The steering, the suspension, even the leaf springs are chrome plated. This thing is absolutely wild.
Somebody spent a lot of time taking this apart, chrome plating it, putting it all right back together, and then doing the body work on it too.
It's gorgeous. The headliner is, I mean, it's the roll bar and the bed's chrome plated. I mean, everything about this thing is absolutely amazing. And like I said, I mean, the original Baja Belted was developed for off-road racing, but the folks that were building these trucks in the 80s and the 90s, they wanted a nice deep dish wheel. They wanted a tire super wide fitments that just really looked bold. And the Baja Belted was a great tire for these trucks. So coming into today, you have a lot of folks that are either, they've still got these old trucks, they want to get a set of fresh hoops on them, or you have people that are building maybe brand new trucks and they want something that's truly going to look different than what everybody else has. So right next to this K5, we've got this gorgeous 2025 Silverado 1500 that Davis Auto Sales, they just bought this truck a couple months ago, and they did this bulletproof lift kit, which they had to do some modifications to.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thing looks absolutely gorgeous, but it also has the 39 1850 17 Baja Belted II tires on it. So yeah, so what we've got here on both the K5 and the 2025 Silverado 1500 are the 185 39 R17 Baja Belted IIs, paired with a set of 17 by 16 MT Classic forged wheels, one-piece forged wheels that are DOT approved. Absolutely makes these trucks look stunning. So when JW and Daniel came into town with these trucks, we actually had them on 40-inch Baja Boss MTs and then Baja Pro XSs, and of course they looked awesome. But these guys, they came into Vegas here before the show. They had not seen these tires and wheels yet, so we got them all mounted up at the shop and put them on these trucks, and it just completely transformed the look of the truck. Like, check out the front of this thing. Like, how far these are kicked out. These are 3.5-inch backspace, 16-inch wide wheels.
Dude, you can see the body.
Yeah.
And right there, and the tire just keeps going.
Yeah. The two center ribs are sticking outside of the body lines of the truck. But it's a stance that is truly, if you got a modern build, whether you want to go play around out in the sand or you simply just want a look that's going to stand out from anything else out there, I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find a combination that's going to do that better than the Baja Belted IIs and the MT Classic Forged wheels. Let's check out this wheel and tire in a little more detail.
Sure. One thing I wanted to ask was that you mentioned that the wheels are Mickey Thompson wheels, but I don't remember you guys having those in your lineup last year.
That's correct. That's correct. Yeah, we're just debuting them here for the first time, both the wheels and the tires. And target availability for these is Q2 of 26. Now, Ernesto, you know how development goes. Sometimes you can pull it forward, sometimes it takes a little longer, but we're really hoping for a second quarter release on these things to the public. It's maybe around May or June. And basically what it would be is we have the 15 and 16 inch Baja Belted II sizes. We've got 33 1550s and 17 36s that are approved for 12s and 14s. And then we got the 18 539s that are approved for 14 and 16 wides. Then of course we move into the 17s. That's where the real innovation is, where we have the 33 1550s, the 17 36s, the 18 539s. That's what this one is. Yep. And then the 20 44s. So the original Baja Belted did not have 44 inch sizes, so we're bringing some 44s out. Going beyond there, let's just say maybe you want to run a 20 inch wheel, right? You want, because there's a lot of different options for like 20 by 14s out there. So we're gonna have a pair of 20 inch sizes, an 18 5 39 20, as well as a 20 44 20. And maybe you have an extreme SEMA show truck style build. We've got a 26 inch size, an 18 5 39 26, as well as a 19 44 30 coming as well. So
one thing that I want to congratulate you guys on, or just let you know my appreciation, the white wall.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people are starting to bring that back. I was a little upset that the Baja Boss MTs did not have a white wall option. They had like a raised option and then a recessed option.
Yep.
But the white wall, you know, that's what gives it that old school look. I really love the white wall on this. And honestly, I didn't used to as a kid. But as I get older, I tend to appreciate it a little bit more. Not that I don't like just the all black look, but the white wall is what gives it that.
Really makes it pop.
Right, exactly. 70s, 80s, 90s looks.
Yeah, that's what we try to do. Is with the Boss products, we kept those all black. With the Legends, we do the raised white on a lot of the sizes. But yeah, for the Belted, we couldn't not do the classic Mickey Thompson Baja Belted. We call it the Western font, but we wanted to maintain that font with the outline white letters, and we did that. We've got that actually on all 15, 16, and 17 inch sizes. Even that 44 17 is going to have the outline white letters, so it'd be pretty cool.
Really nice. What's going to be cool is that if you have one of like an older build, like from the 80s or 90s, and you just slap these on, nobody's going to be able to tell the difference, right?
Other than the two, yeah. I mean, it's you know, like we were talking about earlier, like with the tread pattern of this thing. I mean, you really got to look at this thing close to realize that it is a different pattern from the original. I mean, the original was semi-directional. This is non-directional. That was one of the things that we changed with it to make it so you can rotate it front to back, side to side, cross pattern, however. Also, our engineers too took all their latest software and they just made super subtle tweaks to the elements, maybe shorten some up, lengthen some, put some rounds on some to make it so it wears more even. It's gonna be quieter, it's gonna ride nicer. But you know, the original tire started being designed in '77, so there's been a lot of technology that we've gotten since then, so we had to throw it all at this thing and make it as best as it could be. It's going to be an awesome product.
So Ben, I really love the tire. The new wheels are absolutely beautiful. You mentioned that you have them in a couple different other sizes and styles, right? That's right. You have like a few samples here on site?
Yeah, sure. So this wheel that's actually on this display tire, as well as the show trucks that we have on site, these are 17 by 16s. Right. We're going to have the 17 by 16s in 5 on 5.5, 6 on 5.5, 8 on 6.5, 8 on 170, and 8 on 180, all with the 3.5 inch back. We're also going to have the 17 by 14s available, 3.5 inch back in the same bolt pattern. So this is the 16 right here. This is the 14 here. As you can see, it's a 60-61 grade aluminum forged wheel, one piece, DOT approved. You can see we got the Mickey Thompson signature here.
I noticed that.
In the step, kind of a cool feature.
Yeah.
That's another thing that makes these a little different too, is there's a few wheels out available right now that have the holes in the face, but a lot of them have a really flat barrel. This one's got the little step in it, and a lot of people really dig that. non-plastic cap.
I love that, honestly.
Yeah, these things weren't too bad to mount either. They're not reverse mount. They got a real nice drop in them, so you know, getting them mounted up was not bad at all. We used wheel weights to dynamically balance these things. We did not use balance beads or anything like that. And our ambassadors driving down the road from the photo shoot to the show, so these things drove super nice. These wheels, of course, paired with the Belted 2s. And in addition to these too, we also, at the Indy Jamboree, we showed off the 17x12 Classic 3 polished, as well as the 17x12 MT Canyons that we'll hopefully have available around December of this year. So a lot of awesome stuff coming from Mickey Thompson. 17x12s, 17x14s, 17x16s, of course, paired with Belted 2s, Legend EXPs, Legend MTZs, Boss products or Pro products. Ernesto, I'm pretty stoked, man. Hope you are, and I think we set the bar kind of high this year, so when you come back to see us next year, I better have something pretty awesome to show you.
All right, Ben. Right. Again, this is SEMA 2025, Mickey Thompson booth, outdoor booth. Now it's time to go see John in the indoor booth, and we're going to see what he's up to in there, so the fun doesn't stop quite yet. Anyway, thanks, Ben.
Thank you, sir.
I'll see you.
Appreciate it.